Bitcoin is flying. It's at 92,000.
No trades today. Haven't taken a trade all week.
All right, so today we're going into OrderBlocks. I will be going into how I use OrderBlocks. All right, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Ali, back at it again with another video. It is November 13th, and I'm currently in Idaho. I flew into Boise last night, and I ended up staying in Boise because Twin Falls is 2 hours away. So I'm gonna get this work done here, and then hopefully I can get home tomorrow. I'll have to reschedule my flight. Well, no, I won't. Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow. So, yeah, it's real cold out here. I got sweatpants on under my work clothes. I got 2-3 shirts on under the jacket, so I should be all right. But we'll see. Don't look like I'm gonna get any setups today within the market. Bitcoin is flying. It's at 92,000. Yeah, not much for today, but I did go over market structure in my last video, and now I'm gonna go over order blocks and how to use, or how I use order blocks within my strategy, what they are, and the functionality of them. So that's what's gonna be in the video today. I'll put some clips of the nature and stuff around here. Everything just looks cold. Like, it looks cold outside, but the mountains is beautiful. So yeah, that's really it. So hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a productive day by the time you're watching this, and yeah, let's get to it. It's like a little valley over there. Let's see if I can. That's tough. That's tough.
All right, y'all. So just got back to the hotel. Had some good food. Smooth day at work. No trades today. Haven't taken a trade all week. Big ups to me because I've come a long way. I used to be a junkie with this trading stuff. So no trades, but I'm still gonna do this order block breakdown, explain what it is, how I use it. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get some more food later on. They got a hot tub here, probably gonna hit that. Definitely gonna hit that. Hopefully it's actually hot, and then get a workout in and yeah, call it a day. So yeah, let's get to it.
All right, so today we're going into order blocks. I will be going into how I use order blocks and what they are for me. There's a billion, gajillion, trillion different ways to do order blocks. There's a billion ways to do market structure, all this different stuff. So I'm only explaining what I'm doing, and that's all I will ever explain. So if you watched my last video, you understand that an uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows, and a downtrend is a series of lower highs and lower lows. So after every confirmed break of a high and a break of a higher high, we have an order block. How do I use order blocks? What is an order block? So order block to me is, in an uptrend, an order block is the last down candle before we have a break of structure. So each one of these highs is a break of structure. Once a candle closes above this high, we have a break of structure, and I look for the last down candle. Why do I say down candle? Because for me, let's just take a peek. For me, down candles are black, up candles are green. But depending on who you're watching on YouTube, who you're learning from, a down candle may be red, a down candle may be pink. It just depends. But essentially just a down candle, and an up candle is essentially just up candle, no matter what color it is. So in an uptrend, once we have a break of structure, I look for the last down candle before the break of structure, and usually it's somewhere in the correction phase. So in an uptrend, market moves impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, and I like to enter at the order blocks. So as you can see here, market had the break of structure once we broke this high, and after that I will look for the last down colored candle, and I will mark the top and the bottom of the last down colored candle, and then once price comes back into that order block or that down candle, I would then come on the smaller time frame, on the 5 minute, and Damn, where is it? Where is it? I think I lost it. That's tough. I lost it. No. There it is. Okay. All right. I will come on the 5-minute time frame. You get the idea. You come on the 5-minute time frame and look for my entry steps, which is just a break of structure and then a sweep of liquidity, which I explained as well in the video. And I'll do a whole nother video on that. But 2 breaks of structure and a sweep of liquidity within this order block, and then look to take price to the upside. I will make my bet down here. In an ideal world, with my risk below the order block, ideally, and then target the high that we dropped from right here. So let me just break down the concept of everything I just said. Nice and simple. So in the uptrend, we have a boom. We have our first high created, and we have a low created, right? All right, so I'm bullish. Once we have this break of structure right here, I'm looking for the last down colored candle, and then I'll mark the top and the bottom of that last down colored candle and wait for price to come back in here on the 4-hour or the 1-hour. So once price comes back into this order block, I will drop down to my lower time frame on the 5-minute and wait for my steps, which I'll go over at another date, but I'll wait for my steps. And then once I get my entry, I will set my entry my entry price, put my stop loss, and then target the most recent high. And then either it's gonna come up and hit my profit target, or it's gonna eventually hit my stop loss. And that's all I'm doing every single day. Now, this concept of what I'm showing you is very, very picture perfect, but a lot of the times it's not what happens, and it doesn't look like this. So let's get into, first let's do it the opposite way, and then I'll show you the actual chart. So let's say we have a low, high, and then we have a lower low. All right, so we're in a downtrend. Once this low is broken, we have a break of structure. I'll look for the last up candle before the break of structure, and then plot the low and the high of that candle, and then wait for price to come back into this order block. Then once we tap into it, I come down to the 5-minute, look for my steps, and then I set my entry, and I set my price, my profit target to that most recent low down here, stop loss above that high, ideally, and either price is gonna keep going up and stop me out, or it's gonna come down here and hit my profit target, or it's gonna chop in between all of this forever and do nothing. Sometimes it does that, but essentially I'm not doing anything unless it hits my 1-to-1, then I'll move my stop to break even. But after that, it's either going to hit my profit target, or it's going to stop me out at break even, or it's going to hit my stop loss. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. That's all my strategy is. I'm just determining whether I'm bullish or whether I'm bearish overall, and then I'm waiting for price to come to that order block. Once I decide I'm bullish or bearish, and then I look for my steps, and then I'm going to take a trade in the direction of my 4-hour time frame. So let's get to the actual charts, and I'll show you an example of this. So Bitcoin is actually moving picture perfectly right now. So let's take a look. It'll be a good example. All right, so a good example of this will be Bitcoin. So you can see, let's get this alert off of here. You can see price has been moving up, down, up, down, up. So at this point, once we broke this high up here, we created a break of structure. So after what I just say, after every break of structure, I look for the last down candle. If we're in the uptrend, I look for the last down candle before the break of structure. That last down candle is right here. It's this black candle. So delete this. I mark the top and the bottom of the black candle. You can put whatever color you want if you use order blocks, but I mark the top and the bottom of it. I wait for price to come down in here. And as you can see, price came down and it wicked all the way back up here. And depending on your entry model, if you like to use the 1 minute, 5 minute, whatever to enter, you could have entered down here, place your stop loss below the box, and then targeted, whatever to the upside. But you can see that price is respecting. The whole point of me showing you this is that price is respecting this order block. Let's give another example. Let's see. Boom. The price, nope, didn't close above. Alrighty, so another example would be right here. So, damn it, stop. All right. So you can see price made a high, made a low, another high. Boom, and we broke above this high right here. So she broke this high. See this candle open down here at the bottom of the body, closed above this high at the top of the body, which means we have a break of structure. Once we have break of structure, I mark the last down colored candle before the break of structure, which in this case is this black candle right here. So I mark the top and the bottom of it, and then wait for price to come back into it. You can see we tap back into it. And at this point, I would go on a lower time frame and look for my steps, look for an entry to target the upside. And as you can see, price eventually went back up and took out this high right here, created another break of structure. You see, this high was broken. Why? Because this candle closed above this high, so that's a break of structure. So now I'll look for the last down candle before the break of structure, which is this black candle right here. Mark the bottom and the high and the top of it, extend it out, and let's see if it touches it. And no, this one doesn't. Not every order block gets touched, and that's why this week I haven't taken any trades. Sometimes you go a couple days. Well, for me, sometimes I go a couple days. Sometimes I go, a day or two without getting any trades, and it's because either the order block isn't getting touched, or if the order block does get touched, then my steps don't present themselves, and I don't enter. But every strategy is going to have its downsides, its pitfalls. Not every strategy is perfect. No one strategy is going to be able to just perform crazily in every market condition. So you got to pick your poison. Like I said, there's 8 quadrillion ways to do this. You just got to pick one that suits you. So pick one that makes the most sense to you. And yeah, so let's show an example of the downside as well. So I say let's come to right here. All right, so we have a break of structure right here. We broke this low, that's one break, and then we have another break of structure right here, so that's 2 breaks. So that we are bearish. So once price breaks this low and close below this low, then that's a break of structure. So we're looking for the last bullish candle, the last up candle before the break of structure, which was all the way up here. And what price did not touch? Price did not touch up here. So we had to wait for another break of structure, which was right here. Once price broke this low and closed below it, closed below this low, that created a break of structure. So now I'm looking at, okay, what's the last up candle before the break of structure? Just we're in a downtrend, and it's the top and the bottom of the last up candle, which is right here. And then I'll wait for price to come into this order block, and as you can see, it tapped it, and price came all the way back down here. And depending on your entry model, you could get in, you could get in the sell position here and target this low if you want. I don't know what it does. I'm just showing that its price is respected in this order block. Let's see if it actually, yep, it actually does take out this low. So that's a decent trade. So the whole point is to just show what an order block is, how it functions, how I use them. And yeah, so that whenever you're watching my videos, you can understand what I'm doing. You can understand what you're looking at. So you're not just completely lost in the sauce. So like I said, go watch the candlestick video, go watch the market structure video, then come back to this one if you haven't already watched those, and then you'll have a better understanding of my strategy. And I still have another component to my strategy, which is the entry model. And I'll probably do that next video. I'm trying to see what's something else I could teach before that. Nothing really. I thought candlesticks, taught market structure and order blocks, and then the next thing is really just my entry model. And yeah, so I'll talk about my entry model tomorrow. What do I actually do once I get into these order blocks? And I use these order blocks on the 4-hour and the 1 hour. So I'll go over that. I'll go over that as well. So that's really it for today's video. I hope that you got some value out of this. I hope you learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, this was too confusing, let me know, and I'll break it down a little bit more. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace.